You know that feeling, right? That little buzz of excitement in the air when a long weekend is just around the corner? The thrill of planning a trip, packing a bag, and just getting away from the everyday grind. Well, it turns out 2024 is practically made for that feeling because this year, Malaysians are on the move more than ever.
And why is that? Well, get this year is serving up a grand total of 6 long weekends. That's right, 6 golden opportunities for a real holiday, whether that means a quick drive across the border or hopping on a plane to a brand new city. So yeah, with so many chances to get away, it's really no surprise that we are all on the move. We're heading up bustling cities, chilling out on quiet beaches, and just rediscovering the world, both near and far. But the real questions are, where exactly are we all going? And what's driving our choices?
Okay, let's dive right into the good stuff. We're going to start with our international travel habits because the latest data from the digital travel platform Agoda shows some really fascinating shifts happening this year.
So take a look at this. This table tells such an interesting story. On the left, you've got 2023, where our go-to trips were Hat Yai and Bangkok, taking the top 2 spots. No big surprises there. But now look at the 2024 column on the right. Whoa, something has definitely shaken things up at the top.
The big headline here is Taipei's incredible jump, leaping all the way from 4th place last year to the #1 spot. Tokyo's also climbing up, which shows a real shift in interest towards East Asia. Of course, our love for Thailand is still going strong. Bangkok and Hat Yai are holding steady in the top 5. But check out Seoul, making a powerful debut and actually nudging Singapore out of the top rankings for 2024.
So what's the deal with Taipei? Why the sudden surging popularity? Well, it's got this amazing mix of old and new. You've got the incredible energy of the night markets, fascinating cultural sites, the absolutely iconic Taipei 101 skyscraper. It's a city that feels both deeply traditional and super modern all at the same time.
By the way, if this breakdown is giving you a clearer picture of what's happening, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. That way you'll always stay one step ahead on Malaysia's biggest issues. All right, now, as much as we love hopping on a plane, let's be real, there's a special kind of magic in exploring our own backyard. Cuti-Cuti Malaysia isn't just a catchy slogan, it's practically a way of life for us. So where are we all headed at home?
When it comes to local travel, some things are a given. Kuala Lumpur is still our undisputed #1 hub. But we're also seeing a real appetite for different kinds of experiences. Just look at Penang climbing up to 2nd place. And you've got beautiful spots like Kota Kinabalu and Langkawi making the top 5. It tells us we're really looking for that perfect mix of city life, incredible food, and stunning nature.
This breaks it down perfectly. It's like we have 2 sides to our local travel personality. On one hand, we crave the buzz of city life in KL and the unbelievable food and heritage charm of Penang, our national culinary mecca. But on the other hand, we're totally drawn to the jaw-dropping natural beauty of Kota Kinabalu and Langkawi, not to mention the awesome family fun you can have in Johor Bahru. And hey, don't just take my word for it. This data from a Tourism Malaysia survey proves it. When we're asked what we love most about holidaying at home, a whopping 40.6% of us say it's our natural attractions. And coming in at a very strong second, you guessed it, our amazing local food. It's so clear that our gorgeous landscapes and incredible food are what really make a Cuti-Cuti Malaysia trip so special. Okay, so we've looked at the where, the cities, islands, and countries that are calling our names. But honestly, that's only half the story. The really interesting question is, why? What are we looking for that goes beyond just a pretty view? I mean, think about it. Is a holiday really just about the beautiful sights and the tasty food? What are we truly searching for when we decide to step out of our daily routine and into a totally new place? Well, the answers might just be a lot deeper than you think.
And this is where things get really profound. This powerful statement comes from a Reddit discussion among Malaysians about which countries truly open your mind. A user named Wekka said that when you travel somewhere, you're a minority, where you might be seen as the foreign worker. It completely changes your perspective. It forces you to, walk a mile in someone else's shoes. And this was a huge theme in the conversation. People shared stories about how travel gave them a whole new level of empathy. Some talked about visiting big US cities like San Francisco and being shocked by the homelessness, which made them really appreciate the safety nets we had back home. Others mentioned visiting much poorer countries and feeling this overwhelming sense of gratitude for what we often take for granted in Malaysia. And someone made a fantastic point. An open mind isn't something a place gives you, It's the mindset you have to bring along for the ride.
So here's the bottom line, the crucial point in all of this. Travel is one of the most powerful classrooms on Earth. It doesn't just teach us about other places and cultures, it holds up a giant mirror to our own life and our own country. So what do we actually bring back with us? It's so much more than just souvenirs and a phone full of photos. We bring back a changed perspective. The most valuable souvenirs we get from a trip aren't packed in our luggage. First, travel acts as a mirror. It shows us our own assumptions, our privileges, things we never even thought about. Second, it's a bridge. It builds empathy by putting us in situations where we're the outsider, helping us connect. And third, it gives us a deep, genuine appreciation for home, making us see all the good things with fresh eyes.
It all comes back to that famous quote from Mark Twain, which one of the Redditors shared. Travel is fatal to prejudice, bigotry, and narrow-mindedness. It just nails it, doesn't it? When you've seen how big and diverse the world is, it's pretty hard to stay stuck in a small way of thinking. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to be part of a community that chooses clarity over confusion, join the thousands of Malaysians who've already hit like and subscribe. Let's keep making sense of all this together.
So that leaves us with one final thought. As you're dreaming up your next trip, whether it's to Taipei, Penang, or somewhere totally off the map, ask yourself this. Where will my next journey take me? And even more importantly, what new perspective will I bring back home?